On page 4.
Okay. Stones that long to be diamonds. Polishing oneself. Among the stones among a riverbank lay a single diamond. A sharp-eyed peddler saw it, picked it up, and sold it to the king. The sparkle of the new diamond in the king's crown delighted the citizens of the country. The story of the diamond's success reached other stones and caused a furor. They were consumed with jealousy. One day they called out to a passing farmer, "A stone that used to be one of us went to the capital and made a name for himself. He's nothing but a stone, the same as us. Surely, if we went to the capital, we could be successful too. Please take us there." Taking pity on them, the farmer put the stones in his cart and took them along to the capital. Their dream of making it to the capital came true, but the result was far from what they had expected. Naturally, they did not end up in the king's crown. Instead, they were made into cobblestones and suffered under a load of heavy traffic every day, weeping tears of bitter regret. One day, as an owl flew off scowling, his companion, the dove, called out, "Where are you off to with a face like thunder?" The owl said plaintively, "The people around here don't like my screech, as you know, so I decided to move." Dove chuckled and said wisely, "That's no use. Move if you want to, but as long as you don't change your screech, the people of the new place aren't going to like you any better than the people here do. If you're willing to leave the place where you were born, you should be willing to make the effort to change your voice." Polishing oneself is the true secret of success. If you shine, people will naturally be drawn to you and your life will improve. If you chase after success without struggling to better yourself, you only pave the way to failure. So the story outlines the great law of cause and effect. Um, we cannot expect anything different if we don't make an effort to change our causes. Um, the owl and the dove very clearly illustrate this. If the owl does not make the effort to lay in some new causes, like changing his screech, he'll only have the same effect, regardless of where he goes. People will be annoyed by his screech. So he ends up with the same thing. Um, the same with the stones. The stones, they believe that just because they're stones, like the other stone, the diamond, uh, if they go to town, if they go to the capital, they too will end up in the king's crown. But although they're both stones, one is a very different kind of stone. One has been uh, changed into a diamond from being a lump of coal. It's endured the tremendous pressures of the earth. It's been transformed from just a lump of coal into a diamond. And the other two stones don't realize this. They don't realize that some great effort has been made, some great change has taken place, and the stone has become a diamond. In their case, there was no effort like that. No change was made, so they just became cobblestones. Likewise, in our lives, if we don't make the effort to better ourselves, we can only expect the same thing, which would be disappointing to most. Always, we have to strive to polish ourselves a little bit more every day. If every single day we can make the tiniest step of progress forward, we are on our way to much better tomorrows. But we have to realize the effort that has to be made in order to grow, in order to improve, in order to polish ourselves. Like in our spiritual lives, we're dirty lumps of coal, but slowly but surely, if we polish ourselves by listening to Dharma and practice our paramitas, practice our acts of kindness, listen and listen and listen some more, we too will polish ourselves into diamonds eventually. And our tomorrows will be quite a bit brighter as we move toward absolute happiness, little at a time. Let's make progress every single day, just a little tiny bit, then a little better than the day before. And eventually we will get there.
Okay, excellent reminder of the law of cause and effect. Thank you very much, Rick, for reading and explaining the story. Everyone here at the temple enjoyed your explanation too. Yeah, thank you. So have a good evening, everyone. We're gonna watch at the temple the continuation of webinar on the law of cause and effect. If you finish the basic course, so see you. Have a good rest. See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye, Hannah.
Bye.